Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about how you can implement core SASE concepts with Microsoft security and identity products. Before we jump in, I want to take a minute and outline the definition of Security Access Service Edge, or SASE. SASE is an approach to deliver wide area network and security controls as cloud computing services directly to the source of the connection. Security is based on digital identity, real-time context, and company regulatory and compliance policies. A digital identity may be attached to things such as people, devices, applications, or cloud services. When thinking about SASE at a high level, consider the following key takeaways. SASE is a security approach that focuses on enabling secure access to resources from anywhere, prioritizing a good user experience and strong security measures, leveraging the same principles as Zero Trust. Now let's take a look at how Microsoft's security and identity capabilities align with core SASE principles. Before we take a look at a sample environment that's leveraging SASE principles, let's consider the traditional networking model. In a traditional network, security was focused on a trusted network that was centered around the physical office. Remote and mobile workers connected to the trusted network via VPN connections. For branch offices, wide area networks extended the trusted network to remote branch offices. Similar to Zero Trust, the Secure Access Service Edge approach recognizes the business imperative to enable people to securely work anywhere and access any resource that they need, including multiple clouds and the on-premises network. First, let's go over the key outcomes of a SASE approach where user experience and strong security assurances are a top priority. SASE recognizes that user experience and performance are critical. Users should be able to easily and securely access applications and services anywhere that they need them. SASE also follows the same principles of Zero Trust, where breach is assumed, trust must be verified explicitly, and provide least privileged using just-in-time and just enough access with risk-based adaptive policies. As part of the SASE approach, applications must be able to scale globally and provide high performance and availability. We must be able to explicitly measure user and device security assurances, including identity, confirming strong authentication is enabled and credentials have not been compromised. Looking at the device, making sure it's a trusted device and compliant with organizational compliance policies. If the device is unmanaged, we may provide limited access. Using this telemetry, we can enforce the correct level of access depending on the device type. Leveraging third-party threat intelligence, we can easily enrich data, helping to identify risk and reduce false positives. Next, we will take a look at policy evaluation and enforcement points. To make SASE real in your environment requires using these enablers to make and enforce decisions across the diverse set of devices and services that compromise the edge of your modern digital estate. Using your organization's access policy, you can evaluate telemetry signals from key enablers, deciding whether to grant, deny, monitor, or restrict access for resource access requests. A policy enforcement point applies the access decision across the estate, ensuring that a consistent policy is applied across SaaS applications, cloud infrastructure, cloud platforms, and on-premises resources. Now let's take a look at the Microsoft capabilities as they relate to the SASE approach principles. While no single vendor has all capabilities required for a full SASE solution, you can implement a large percentage of SASE concepts today with Microsoft capabilities. Leveraging Azure Active Directory, you can provide identity and access control for all of your cloud and on-premises resources with integrated security that provides strong assurances for employees, partners, B2B, customers, clients across any platform or cloud. As part of Azure Active Directory, you can utilize features such as passwordless and multi-factor authentication, identity protection, just-in-time access using privileged identity management, identity governance, and B2B providing security for partners and clients. Using Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps, previously Cloud App Security Broker, you can provide XDR capabilities for SaaS applications as well as governance, threat protection, data protection, and more. Using Zero Trust Network Access, you can provide private app and network access for devices coming from public networks. With Azure AD App Proxy, you can extend the modern access control approach to on-premises security resources by simplifying users' access, leveraging conditional access through Azure Active Directory. For Secure Web Gateway, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint provides web content filtering for managed devices as part of endpoint security capabilities. To implement Firewall as a service, Azure Firewall can be leveraged to provide a managed, cloud-based network security service helping to protect resources accessed via Azure Network, including TLS inspection, IDPS, URL filtering, and web categories. For Web Application Firewall, Azure WAF provides centralized protection of your web applications from common exploits and vulnerabilities accessed via Azure networks. Microsoft also integrates with partners that provide this capability for resources accessed via on-premises and third-party cloud networks. Software-defined WAN, or SD-WAN, Azure Virtual WAN is a networking service that brings many networking, security, and routing functionalities together, providing a single operational interface. This is available in Azure regions around the globe, integrating with many partner offerings. For Content Delivery Network, Azure Content Delivery CDN offers a global solution for rapidly delivering high bandwidth content to users by caching their content at strategically placed physical nodes across the world. Microsoft provides DNS protection through Microsoft Defender for DNS. Providing protection for resources that use Azure DNS's name resolution capability, partner solutions can also provide additional protection for other name resolution capabilities. I would like to thank you for your time today. Please feel free to reach out with any questions on how you can leverage Microsoft security and identity tools to implement key SASE concepts at your organization.